Hello everybody, back here again for a vlog a day. And today is Monday the 19th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got this morning fairly early, got the dogs all out, got them taken care of. Jumped in the car, ran over, fed the cats, got that wrapped up. I headed back to the house, got all my dogs fed, got them all cared for. It comes with it, so that was all good to go. Hung around the house a little bit. Went across the street, got a little bit done over there, moved a bunch of furniture around and stuff, kind of clearing out some spaces and figuring out kind of where we're going to start putting stuff. I'm gonna, here as soon as I get time, I got a bunch of dogs, it's hard to run out there, but I need to start making a few trips out to the storage shed, start bringing stuff in, 'cause I think the house is ready to move into. Only thing I have left is give it a real good clean, but that's not that big a deal, so that falls on my wife for that part. She's the one that's doing that. I'm doing the heavier lifting of stuff, and she's doing the cleaning up, so it works out well for us. But yeah, went ahead. My wife took off early. She headed up to visit her son, so she was taking off in the morning. She went and got her other son and her father. They drove up north Florida to see him. She hadn't seen him for a while, so they took off. Got a call after a few hours after she left, and it was from her father's phone. I was like, what the hell? And it was funny because I guess her phone ain't working. His phone was, I'm not sure what carrier. I think it was like AT&T or on Verizon. So she wanted to let me know she was there and she was okay. She made it, all that good fun stuff. And they hung out for the day. I ended up running out to go down and walk the dogs down at the RV park. Got that taken care of. Headed back up to the beach side to take care of, feed the cats. Got that all wrapped up. And then from there, headed back home. Got a couple little things done here and there. Went and got my run in. Got back, got a shower. I was getting out of the shower, and they were supposed to pick the dog up at like 7, whatever. They were picking one of the dogs up, and she texted and said that he was going to be there at 5 instead or whatever. I'm like, okay, it's 15 minutes, no big deal. 5 minutes later, car pulls in the driveway. I'm like, what the fuck? How can we be that far off? Like, you're 10 minutes off here. Like, what the hell? So the dogs were barking and stuff, so I just quickly grabbed the dog. I was getting out of the shower. Looked, I was dressed. Wasn't fully done in the bathroom, but grabbed my stuff, grabbed the dog. I'd already put the stuff out at the end of the driveway there because I knew it was coming shortly, so I wanted to have that ready. I got that done, popped the garage door open because the dogs were inside barking and whatnot. So normally I would have put them out in the backyard to stop that from happening, but it is what it is. When people tell you they'll be there in 15 minutes and show up 5 minutes later, that tends to happen. So it's one of those things where the person communicating with me is their boyfriend picking the dog up. So apparently she wasn't. I don't know if he drives faster than her or just he lied to her about how long he was going to be. Who knows? So it is what it is. But yeah, got that all done. Got the dog given back. They're going to have their dog dropped off this evening, about 6, and it got pushed back to like 7. Turned into about 7:20. All worked out fine. A couple came by, got the dog dropped off. First time they've dropped the dog off anywhere, so the husband seemed to be a little more emotionally, having a little more issue with it. We chatted a little bit. They have some old classic cars also, as we talked about old cars and stuff a little bit. And the dog is super hyper, jumping up on people and stuff, so we're gonna have to work on that a little bit. But the dog got on fine. They finally headed out. It's one of the things with my dogs are in the backyard not barking kind of thing, because I don't have that gap room like I used to have, so it's kind of a little less efficient in this house. But went ahead and I basically finally got them out of there, and then let the dog out, and the dogs are all playing. They're all getting on great. Everybody's having a good time, except Sky, the little Ridgeback, was being a little bit of a turd to the new dog and just being ornery. Not mean per se, but just way too aggressive in the process. So she got kind of yelled at a couple times, and she got corrected and whatnot. So it sucks because she needs to burn off that extra energy also. And part of her thing is she likes to play one-on-one with the dogs. She don't like when multiple dogs in. So she lost her little Halo she was playing with because Halo wants to play with the new dog. So it became an issue. But it all worked out fine. No real big thing. It's just kind of added a little more of my stress to my night. So we hung out there, had a good evening. Ended up having dinner with just a bunch of leftover taco meat, and then I've had a leftover pork chop, and just kind of a whole bunch of cleaning up everything we had left. So kind of emptying out the fridge, which is always kind of a fun way to knock a meal out. Watched a little bit of TV, headed outside finally. Had myself a cigar, playing with all the dogs, and watch them run around like idiots and play. And it was early enough. I thought, well, I might be able to have 2 out here, but the one I grabbed was a little bit longer than I thought, which I probably had time for a second one if I wanted to stay out later, but I didn't. I was wanting to go to bed. So wrapped it up after 1, headed in and called it a night. Got the dogs all settled in where they wanted to be, except the new dog just wouldn't lay down, would not find a spot, would not calm down, just annoying me a lot. So I moved a little ridge back out to the living room with Bruce, everybody else in the bedroom with me, and seemed to help a little bit. But he would just randomly, the new dog was randomly start just whining and crying throughout the night, and did not sleep worth a shit. But he wouldn't find a spot, he wouldn't lay down. I tried everything, even putting him down, like lay right here, like this is where you need to be. But moments later he's back up and doing dumb stuff. So it is what it is. What can you do? But yeah, that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.